What's going on, people? What's going on? Peace, folks. Not gonna be in here long, just long enough to make an impact, do what I gotta do. It's the beginning of the Holy Week, Palm Sunday. I know there's a lot of people out there, prayer warriors, religious folks, just people out there just, believe and have hope in different things. So, I say to people right now, for those people that believe in God, that just believe, just have faith and are spiritual or just, have something going on out there. I think it's important for us to pray for each other, to pray, that we get through this whole thing. Spice Life TV, appreciate you. I seen it. I gotta actually watch your latest videos and whatnot. Like I said, I'm not gonna be on here too long. Crystal Simmons, thank you for coming through. Hello to all you people. Like I said, I'm not gonna be on here too much. I know there's a lot of people getting into the Palm Sunday thing. I know stuff is happening with that. There's people of faith. If you're not into faith, that's okay too. But for those people that are into prayer, for those people that believe, for those people that, have hope, it's important for us to pray for each other because there's a lot of people out there that are afraid, that are nervous, that are fearful, that are worried about whether or not we're going to survive this whole coronavirus thing. And it is what it is. We're going to lose people. We're going to suffer. We're going to go through pain, but it doesn't have to all be about pain. It doesn't all have to be about suffering. It's a situation where, like I said, if you have a minute, a moment of your time, when you're in a private space, just don't forget to pray for those people out there that got nobody praying for them, that got nobody thinking about them and considering them. And like I said, you pray for me, I pray for you. Hopefully, things work out, through God's grace and stuff like that. Not to get overly religious, not to, browbeat folks. Right now, this is not a religious experience. We're at the end of Palm Sunday. It was 11:46, East Coast Standard Time, stuff like that. All I'm saying is just take a moment when you get a chance, when you're in your private space, before you go to bed or whatever the case may be. Egyptian Gamer Geek, thank you for coming through. Just say a quick prayer for folks out there because there's a lot of people struggling. There's a lot of people who've lost hope. There are people that are killing themselves. There are people that are going through a whole bunch of stuff. And, like I said, for those of us that believe, for those of us that have faith, for those of us that, thoughts and prayers to folks out there, that are going through stuff because there's a lot of people struggling, trying to figure out what's going on. There's people afraid. There's people that don't know if they're going to make it through. The situations are going to play out the way it plays out. And I pray that, people have strength to get through it all. Like I said, this is not a religious live stream. I'm not trying to preach to you. I'm not about to have a prayer service. We're not about to break out the incense and the oil and stuff like that. This is a situation where I just tell people, look, just consider your fellow man. Just consider that people out there are really afraid. They really need help. They're really struggling. They don't know what's going to happen next, and things are going to happen. But everybody ain't going to go down. It's not like it's not going to be nobody around. It's not like it's going to be a situation that's totally hopeless. It's not totally hopeless. There's a light at the other end of the tunnel. There's some pain. There's things that are going to happen. The death toll may rise and stuff like that. But there are people recovering. Like I've said in other live stream, other videos, this is not the end. And people will get through this. We will see it through. I tell people, protect your loved ones. Hold your people safe, hold your people close. But as you're holding your own people close, as you're holding your own people safely, don't forget to pray for others. Already over 1.2 million cases, yes. But it's important to say, yeah, definitely we're all coping. We're all coping with loss in some kind of way. We all have a friend who's infected. We all have somebody that that knows somebody who may be experiencing something with the COVID-19. But it doesn't mean we have to lose hope. It doesn't mean. Yeah, I've heard about Australia, a lot of places, Spain, Italy, they're going through it. It is a situation where there's hope. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. And like I said, this is just a momentary thing. I'm just asking you if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. If it's not your thing, you can pass by this. It's okay. But for those people out there, yeah, the U.S. does have over 300K people that have been infected. But it's important to keep note that people are recovering. People are coming through this. They are getting through this. And like I said, if folks, you just got a minute, you just got a moment of your time. All it takes is a moment just to say a prayer, to give some thoughts, some well wishes to the people out there that are struggling, that are facing some things. All it does, it takes is a minute. You pray for me, I pray for you. I pray for your families. I pray for, your folks to get through it, to have strength to get through it. If anybody's out there going through anything, I hope and pray that you're recovering it. Yes, people are recovering. Just be kind. Exactly. And it's nothing wrong with just considering your fellow man. your fellow woman, your fellow man. There's nothing wrong with just taking a moment to say, God, I hope, they make it through. I hope their family is safe. I hope whoever's going through whatever they're going through, they recover, and they have a speedy recovery. So like I said, it's not hard. It's nothing when you have to donate any money. It's nothing when you have to call people up and get involved in all that. All you do is just take time to consider. You don't have to know people's names. You don't have to know people's situation. Yeah, thank you, Crystal. You don't have to know people's situation. You don't have to, throw people's business out there. Like I said, I don't know a lot of you, not like personally, but I know enough to say, hey, you know what? If I got a few minutes before I go to bed, getting up in the day, in the middle of the day, I say, hey, I hope that these folks and their families, are safe. I hope that people, get through this. I encourage, that you folks just to, be strong, be strengthened by the fact that, you woke up the next day, because folks are still here. And with that being said, like I said, I'm not trying to keep folks long. I'm not trying to keep you on here and preach to you and get heavy and give you a sermon or anything like that, because I had some things that I got to go back to through. But yeah, like Crystal said, talk to God. Now and just to be clear, for those folks that are not religious, for those folks that are not into that, I'm not forcing anything on anybody. I'm not telling anybody, hey, you better pray if you don't believe. If I know has some friends who are atheists. I have some people that are agnostic. I have some people who are in different religions all over the place. I'm not asking anybody to pray pray a specific prayer. I'm not asking anybody to get, super religious, or you beat down because you're not religious. All I'm saying is just consider your fellow man. Take a time to have a thought, a well wish, a prayer, a wish, a hope, a dream, whatever it is, that folks have a speedy recovery. And you never know. But with that being said, my thoughts and prayers to all you folks out there. Hopefully, anybody struggling and going through this whole thing with the COVID-19, that you recover, that you get through it, that your families are safe, that folks stay safe, they stay healthy, they make good decisions, and all those particular things. Like I say, for those that believe, the prayer warriors out there, don't forget while you're praying for your family to pray for others, because there's some people out there, unfortunately, they have nobody praying for them. And there's too many people out there that have nobody considering them. Thank you. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you for anybody coming by. Thank you for anybody taking the time out to hear my words. Hopefully this resonates with you. If it doesn't, that's cool too. Good night to you as well, Cheryl Lee. Like I said, we just have to try to be as positive as we can, be as hopeful as we can. Thank you, Dibs. Thank you for coming through. It is all good. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. And hopefully you folks out there doing good too, because this is not about me. This is also about you. And happy Palm Sunday for the folks that are in the Palm Sunday. Yeah, exactly. You have well, I don't know if I have a beautiful, not as beautiful as I would like to, Spice TV, but I'm trying. I'm trying. And like I said, blessings and peace to all you folks out there. I see you next time. Be safe, be healthy, spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. We're going to get through this.